Peace be upon you all. My name is AZZA KARAM, and I work for Religions for Peace International. Religions for Peace is an international multi-religious organization that has been founded also like the distinguished occasion you are celebrating today of your One Buddhism movement. Religions for Peace was also founded 50 years ago. 2020 is also the 50th anniversary of Religions for Peace. The basic premise and ethos and mission of Religions for Peace mirrors almost exactly the premise and ethos of the One Buddhist movement, meaning that we are all one nation, one peoples. In spite of the religious differences, we are still one humanity, and we live on one planet. When Religions for Peace was founded 50 years ago, the basic premise was the importance of making sure that we can work together, bring religious leaders, religious institutions, religious communities to work together for the same purposes of peace. Peace not only understood as the end of war, but peace understood as dignity, peace understood as well-being, peace understood as the resilience, the protection, the very basic necessity of working together as one, to serve one another regardless of our differences, and indeed perhaps precisely because of our differences. Religions for Peace is committed to the same principles on which One Buddhism has stood and served all these years. It is service to all. We are very grateful to our members, the One Buddhist community and the One Buddhism organizations, because systematically you have served Religions for Peace through your own selflessness and commitment and contribution. I remember that when I first joined Religions for Peace in 2000, I was first interviewed for the position I had then, which was to serve as the director of the programs working with women of faith. I was interviewed by Reverend Chung Ok Lee from the One Buddhist, who was representing the One Buddhist movement here in New York at that time, and who was also serving on Religions for Peace World Council. So my sense of the affiliation of respect and of commitment to One Buddhism is very integral. Without this interview and without the guidance for many years in Religions for Peace, I would not be who I am today. So I owe you, the movement of One Buddhism, tremendous gratitude. When I left Religions for Peace to join the United Nations, I continued to work with Reverend Chung and also with Reverend Oyun, because the One Buddhist community was and is and will remain a very important partner to what I am committed to serve, even when I'm not in Religions for Peace. Even when I am not in Religions for Peace, I am committed to multi-religious coexistence, not just peaceful coexistence, to a thriving, healthy, vibrant coexistence. Why? As a Muslim, I believe that the same Creator created us all, and He created us different for a very good reason. We may not know all the reasons for our creation, but I feel I know one reason. That reason is because it is in the Holy Quran, which I believe is the holy book of Muslims. It says in the Holy Quran that God created us different so that we may know one another. And in knowing one another, we know ourselves. In other words, there is no way to exist if we each live separately. Equally, it does not make any sense that we live together only per certain parts of our identity. Muslims together, Christians together, Buddhists together. I think that the divine created us so diverse so that we can become and celebrate this diversity. The diversity is our strength. And yes, being of many religions is a huge strength. What we need most, I believe, now in this world, given what is going on around us, what we need most is those who are committed not to themselves, but to serving one another. We need individuals, we need groups, we need communities, we need religious leaders and religious institutions and religious communities who are committed to serving one another regardless of the differences. We need the facilitators of this life of service to one another. We need the One Buddhism community to continue to epitomize, to be the leaders in showing, in manifesting how it is that we can serve one another, how it is that our differences are not weaknesses but are sources of strength. We need the One Buddhism community to continue in its commitment to do what it has always done, which is to serve all, regardless of difference, and to serve us to come together as human beings of faith, of diverse faith. We need these catalyzers, these facilitators of multi-religious and multi-stakeholder collaboration. At no point in time, and I speak to you in the midst of a COVID pandemic that the whole world is suffering, at no point in time has this need to work together across our religious differences in service to one another, at no point in time has it been more necessary for our world, for our planet, for our public health, for our safety, for our security. We must work together across our religious differences. We must be multi-religious. And you know something? The encounter with other religious people, with other people of faith, is one of the most beautiful things in life, if we are open to it. And the One Buddhism community shows us this time and again, that there can be an even deeper commitment to one's own faith when we open our embrace to include all from other faiths, because that is how the divine actually created us, diverse, yet one. Thank you to the One Buddhism community. Congratulations on your 50th anniversary. Congratulations to Reverend Do Yun from the One Buddhism UN office in New York for this attempt to be part of a wonderful movement, and many thanks for the inclusion of your humble servant. Thank you.